Hey Libra, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Scorpio, right? What I was getting before I started your video, thank you, baby. What I was getting before I started your video, I feel like you are deepening relationships. My mouth was full of marbles. Scratch my nose. Relationships. I feel like you're deepening your relationships at this time. Yeah, I feel like there's a relationship that you'll be dealing with here where I feel like a lot more truth is being put on the table. I feel like you're being a lot more open, a lot more honest, a lot more forthcoming here, right? I feel like you're feeling like a level of like trust, respect, like a bond here, right? Like I feel like you're really like you found a relationship here that you can really like lean into, right? I feel like it's been very like beneficial here for you. I feel like this relationship is bringing out aspects involving relationships that you hadn't really felt too comfortable in, right? Like I feel like this Scorpio season is like really pushing you to like take like relationships that you had kind of like shallow connections with, and if it's truly worth something, like turn it into something like greater, right? Shh. Like really turn it into something greater here, right? Something more meaningful here, right? I feel like this relationship has a lot of value to it. It's something that you're finding a lot of comfort in, a lot of joy, like a lot of peace, right? A lot of peace. I feel like it's helping heal you, right? I feel like there's some things that you could have gone through in your past that kind of left you with this like place of like distrust, like this uneasiness when it comes to like relationships, right? Scratch my nose here. And sorry, my nose. If I have boogers, y'all just tell me, okay? Sorry. Sorry. It's getting cold outside, so my nose is kind of runny. Sorry. I feel like it's a relationship here that like you're getting more comfortable. Like you don't have to like hide as many things. Like you know, like you can like be more open, more like, you know, like I feel like if you gotta pick your nose in front, exactly. If you gotta pick your nose in front of your partner, I feel like you have no problem. I feel like you're like a lot more open and like sharing with this person, right? I feel like there could have been some things in your past that made you like cover up a lot more, like make you like, you know, like hide who you really are, you know, like not really like allow you to be yourself here, right? But I feel like you're getting out of that. I feel like this connection's like bringing in healing energy for you so you can freely and openly express yourself here, right? Okay, let's get into your cards, Libra. First out, we have Three of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you have a connection, a group of people here where it's like things are really working out. Like the connections are clicking. Like things are really like being made here, right? Like I don't feel like you could you could get through this project here without trust, without relying on one another to like really like be like a team, right? Like it's helpful, like it's energies that are supportive, right? It's energies that are encouraging here, right? I don't think that you've had too many relationships like this before, right? That's what I'm saying. Like when this energy comes in for you, it's gonna be so healing. It's gonna be something you didn't even know, like how people could be, right? Like you didn't know that you could be around a group of people and they could be this supportive. You didn't know that you could be around a group of people and they could be, you know, so helpful and so like uplifting, right? And so encouraging, right? I feel like you could have had a lot of people around you in the past that didn't have like your highest good in mind, right? Like like that didn't really like look out for you like how you should have been looked out for, right? That didn't really speak the kindest words to you, right? So I feel like in this group, like it's something so different than what you've ever experienced. And you're allowed to be yourself. That's the beautiful thing. I feel like this group of people allows you to like let your light shine, right? Like you don't have to hide who you are and what it is you're doing. Why it is you feel certain ways, right? Like I feel like you could have had to like hide a lot of emotions, right? Like you could have had to hid a lot of like thoughts, you know, like there wasn't an open space for you. Like there wasn't free flowing energy here, right? And we have the Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that you had I don't think that you had a free open space to be yourself, right? I feel like in the past there could have been a group of people you were working around that made you feel more alone than like with a group, right? That could have made you feel more alone than in a relationship. There could have been, you know, circumstances and situations, you know, where you were supposed to be on top, but it kept leaving you feeling empty, you know, left out. And you're moving away from that, Libra. You're moving away from that. And we have the Death. Yeah, you're moving away from that. Anything that has made you feel this way, anything that has put you in this sad, depressed, lonely feeling, like you're releasing that, you're letting that go. Like this Scorpio season, complete transformation. How you've seen the world, how you've seen relationships, how you've seen, one second. How you've seen yourself, like it's being completely changed, completely rerouted, right? Scorpio season is gonna be like, I feel like you have so much like wonder here waiting for you. I feel like it's just being covered up here. Like I feel like I feel like the magical new beginning that you have, like it's being cloaked, right? It's being covered up for you. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Sorry about that. My kitchen drawer keeps breaking. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be completely changed, right? And then we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like once this transformation is complete, I feel like you're going to be so inspired. I feel like you're going to have, like, I feel like you're going to have new directions that you're wanting to go. Like, I feel like you're going to have new ideas as to how to get there. Like, I feel like your life's just going to be lit, right? I feel like you're going to have, like a couple more muses to come in and kind of like help you, like, you know, reach your inspiration, right? But I feel like you're trusting in your path, right? I feel like whatever had to like end and close out, like, was for your best benefit. And I feel like you held to those steps, you held to that path, right? That you were being led on. I feel like you were very much being led, right? Very much being led. I feel like if there was any like heartbreak or sadness or ending, especially involving a group of people, like friends, relationships, it doesn't even have to be a group. It could just be like a relationship here, right? If there was an ending involving anything like that, like, you know, it was for your highest good, you know, it was something you were supposed to be doing anyway. Because I feel like, you know, like if you don't, like this magical awe and wonder won't get released, right? Whew. I feel like you're finally starting to like see where it is you're going, where it is you're supposed to be going, right? Like I feel like in the past, like you didn't even have like any inspiration, any willpower to even just like get up and keep going, let alone have like a spark of a new idea or, you know, a new direction or like anything like that. Like it was, you just could not get up and move, right? Like you didn't have the desire. Like there was nothing in your soul at that point, right? And now it's like you're unstoppable. Like you're walking around on your toes, right? Like not only have you found your inspiration, but I feel like you're also an inspiration for others here, right? Like I feel like you're lighting the way for others, right? I feel like you're a very inspiring person, Libra. I feel like you have like a world-class education. I'm saying that from this book that she's reading here. Yeah. I just feel like I feel like you almost get in your way sometimes here. And I'm meaning that with the Nine of Swords, right? I feel like you kind of get in your way. I feel like there's some things here that you don't trust or believe in yourself. Like, I feel like you haven't seen it in the mirror yet, right? And I feel like you could have like some nerve issues here, right? Like you could, there could be a lot of anxiety that you have to work through here. And the High Priestess. Yeah, you already know. I feel like there are already certain circumstances and situations that you've been working through, like things that already keep you up at night, things that already like hurt your feelings, break your heart, like bring you to tears here, right? You already know what they are. Like, I don't feel like you need me to explain them. I don't think you would even want anybody to explain them to you. I feel like you, you know, I feel like you explain them to yourself well enough, you know, like, I feel like you're almost getting out of the space of trying to understand them, trying to explain them here, and just start working through them, right? Just trying to start understanding why you feel this way, why these triggers bring you to this space here, right? I feel like a lot of this is triggers. I feel like you're working heavily through a lot of things at this time, right? I feel like friendships and relationships could also be triggering for you, right? Yeah, I feel like Scorpio season is going to be a heavy transformation for you. Heavy transformation. I feel like it's a time where you are more relying on yourself, your intuition, your focus, what you believe to be true, right? Like, I think now's the time where it's, you're getting down to the bones here, right? And we have that with the Death card. We're getting down to the bones. Now's like a time for you to work through anything that's been almost like cyclical. Like if it's time to end something, like finally, like now's the time. Like it's Scorpio season, you know, it's the destroyer. Like if there's something in your cycle that you continuously go over, like now's the time to break it, right? And it's the new moon, right? It's the new moon. I feel like there's something cyclical going on in your relationships here. It could be relationships, friendships, anything like that. We have Queen of Swords first out with this Three of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like there's something here that you're really starting to work through here. I feel like you're seeing ooh, what happened to my thumb? I feel like you're yeah. We have the Queen of Swords with the Nine of Cups. I feel like you want friends. I feel like you want people you can trust. I feel like you want a team, a group of people here around you, right? I feel like you want to feel safe and surrounded, like have like a family atmosphere, right? I feel like if it's friends that you're working around, like I feel like you want it to feel like family. Like I feel like you want it to feel like, you know, hey, we can pull up a chair and break bread together. You know, like I feel like you place a lot of value and importance on like those that you surround yourself with, right? And then we have the Hermit card. I think even in a group of people, I feel like at this time you're still wanting to be alone. Scratch my nose there. Like even in like a crowd, like I feel like you're still wanting to be alone, right? Like I feel like no matter how many people you're around, like you're still wanting to just comfort yourself here. Like you're still self-focused. You're still focusing on like your personal needs, right? Does that make sense? Like I feel like you're not losing your identity in groups of people any longer, right? Where I feel like in the past you could have, right? Like I feel like in the past, I feel like you got extremely wrapped up in a group of people, right? And I feel like you're taking this sword and I feel like you're kind of cutting strings here a little bit, and really just focusing on yourself, on your own enlightenment, on the direction that you see fit here, right? And then we have the Five of Pentacles with the Lovers. I feel like you're leaving behind a lover here. It could be a Gemini. I feel like you're feeling very left out in this situation, right? I feel like it could be something involving a key, right? Somebody locking somebody out or something here. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this lover is wanting a reconnection, like a coming together of sorts. I don't think that you're going to be allowing that. I feel like the passion that was there isn't. Like, I feel like even if you were to go back in the situation, you see how it's like these warm embraces here? I feel like even when you have these warm embraces with this partner, I feel like you still feel empty and alone. You know, like I don't feel like, yeah, we're hugging, but I feel like you're not even feeling like they're hugging you. You know, like it doesn't feel like a connection. It doesn't feel like your heart doesn't spark anything. It feels like you're hugging, you know, like your mama. You know, and that's not how you should feel with a lover. You know, let's scratch my nose there. Your lover should feel like your lover, you know? And I feel like you're realizing that, like, your lover should never make you feel like this, right? Your lover should, if your lover's making you feel like this, your lover's not your lover, right? And I feel like that's something that you've known for a while here, right? And then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is something you've known for a while. You let it accumulate to 10 swords, right? This is something you've known for a long time, right? I feel like you're tired. I feel like, once again, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. And in both of these pictures, you're by yourself, right? Like, you're by yourself. You're alone. I feel like you're just kind of like tired and done with it, right? You know it's time for transformation. And that's when we have the Death card out, right? You know that it's like beating a dead horse in this situation. And you know you have something so much more magical like around the corner for you. Like, you know, like I feel like you have like this Death card's almost like a Christmas present, like wrapped up all pretty and nice for you. I feel like once you just get to, like, you know, the rejection of, you know, nobody letting you be born in a barn or wherever. I don't know the story. That was a bad analogy. But still, I feel like you're ready for this transformation. Then we have the Hermit. Yeah. I feel like it's time for you to go inside. I feel like it's time for you to protect yourself, to heal yourself, to figure out the answer, to figure out where it is you're really wanting to go. And then we have the Hierophant. Yeah. The only person that can find these answers, that can take you in this direction that you're really needing to go for your soul's higher growth and higher purpose, is you. Nobody else can do this for you. It's time for you to elevate. Like, in order for you to elevate, right, like you have to kind of like die a little bit, you know, like shrink down a little bit. Like, okay, so when you're, well, okay, to water my flowers, right? Like, before I can water the plants again, they kind of have to shrivel up a little bit. Like, that's how they tell me, like, the plants talk. Like, in order for you to know, like, when it's time for them to be watered, like, they'll tell you, they start shriveling down a little bit. And then once you water them, they're like 10 times bigger than they were when you watered them the day before, right? That's kind of how it is in this situation. Like, I feel like in order for you to get to this higher learning, to this next step, you kind of have to like shrivel down and shrink a little bit, you know, like to like let somebody know, like, hey, you need water. I feel like it's that kind of situation here, right? Look, kind of like shriveled up and, you know, like show up, like, feed me, come on. Scratch my nose. I feel like it's just a process, and you know that it's a part of the growth, right? I feel like you're trying not to get so wrapped up in these things, right? And then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're vigorously going towards this new opportunity, like this new start. Like, I feel like this is something you're really wanting, right? I feel like this is something you're feeling in your soul, in your spirit, right? Like, you know it's time. right? And once you feel this nudge, once you feel this like push, right? We have the Page of Swords. I feel like information starts pouring in for you. New ideas start pouring in for you. I feel like you're going to have a lot of help coming from different directions here. Like people that you didn't even expect to help, people you didn't, like help you didn't even realize that you would need, right? Like I feel like it's going to start pouring in for you here, right? I feel like there's going to be people coming out of all directions to help you, right? Just to get you on this path. I feel like the path that you had left behind was like such a dry, barren land. It's almost like people are begging you to get just to this next, you know, just get across this bridge. Just get there, you know, like just reach that space. I feel like the world's wanting you to get there. I feel like you have a lot of encouragement, a lot of support, and a lot of help around you at this time. I feel like there's more people in the world that want to see you succeed than that want to see you fail, right? I feel like there's more people around you that want to help than want to hinder, right? Like I feel like we have the Four of Cups, yeah. I feel like you're going into a space where you're kind of like accumulating different ideas, different directions, right? I feel like you're kind of like manifesting a new love situation into your life here. We have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're kind of like keeping like your ears perked up to like, you know, any cute love offers coming through. I don't feel like you're too satisfied yet with whatever you have coming in for you at this time. But I feel like you're still looking, right? Like I feel like you still have like inspiration and like the desire to get out there and start dating, which is still good, right? I feel like you're keeping your eyes peeled. I feel like you have your ears up, your eyes peeled, right? I feel like you're wanting to get into a relationship. I feel like in the past, like your relationship was like really loveless, right? And so I feel like now it's like you remember, hey, like love is real. So I feel like you're wanting to like, you know, get back out there and jump on the horse, right? Like get back out there, jump on the horse, right? And I feel like you have plenty of love offers coming in. I just don't think it's anything that's tickling your fancy yet. And I feel like you're okay with that, right? You might have some worries here like, oh my God, you know, will I ever find somebody? You know, I feel like you're feeling that a little bit here. Like, did I make the right decision? You know, I feel like you could be keeping yourself up at night, like really worrying yourself about this. But I feel like that's normal. I feel like you did make the right decision. I feel like you are going in the right direction. I feel like if there is any anxiety, any nervousness, any unhappiness, I feel like that's being healed for you. That's being taken care of. You're supposed to be going through like the grieving process, right? You're supposed to be, you know, it's like you're supposed to be a little bit discouraged just so like this big healing energy can come in and like, I told you to have faith, you know, like I feel like that's what it is. Like, keep holding faith because like the miracle is still going to come, right? Like don't lose faith before the miracle comes in. Right? And then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like where there's been any illusion about how like somebody's moving towards you or anything like that, I feel like that's all being healed, right? Like I feel like you could have had like several options here, like as to like, okay, so this person says I can move here. This person says I could do this. You know, I feel like you have like a lot of offers coming in here that were like not really true. You know, hey, you can, you know, let's go here, let's go there. You know, like people wanting to start up things with you that weren't really true. That's being healed and fixed for you here as well, right? If you're getting in your head, if there's any anxiety here, if there's anybody like presenting like illusions to you, right? Like all of that's being fixed and healed for you here, right? And then we have the High Priestess. I feel like you already know that with the Lovers. You already know that. You already know, and then we have the Two of Wands. You already know like what direction it is you're going with this lover here. I feel like you and this lover could be starting a new direction. And we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're starting, I feel like you're almost foreseeing like this next opportunity that you have coming in with the new lover here, right? And I feel like you're almost like feeling, I feel like you feel it before you see it, right? The Lovers, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. That's a lot of twos here with the High Priestess. That's a two in itself. We have two, 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 and we'll count the Lovers as two. Two. That's four twos. I feel like you have a brand new relationship, a brand new start coming in here for you. You're going to know it when you see it. You're going to know it when you feel it. You're going to feel an intense pull to go in the direction where you're needing to go. Like, I don't feel like there's going to be a question about it. Where I feel like in the past you could have had a lot of confusion. You could have, you know, been waiting around, you know, dissatisfied with what was coming in. When you allow this healing energy to come in, when you're having like these sleepless nights, this anxiety, a lot of like crying, right? When you allow that healing energy to come in, that's when this relationship can come in for you, right? Right, and it's going to be beautiful. Like, I feel like it's going to put you in a new direction, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Clear your energy field. That's what I'm saying, Libra. I feel like you have a lot of stuff, a lot of energy, a lot of people, a lot of things in your energy field. And I feel like the Scorpio season is really going to be clearing it out for you. I feel like if there's been any past lovers, any past traumas, any past, anything interfering from keeping you from like being out here and shining really how you're supposed to be shining, right? I feel like all that's being taken away. I feel like you could be smoking more, right? We have a lot of green around here. You could be burning sage. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the energy work that you're working in this time is to clear out your energy. I feel like you could have like some parasitic energies here attached to you that aren't the healthiest. That's going to be released. And then we have, it's 10. That's you in the mirror. I feel like you're clearing a lot of these energies out in yourself, right? I feel like you're helping to understand like how you move and why you move that way. I feel like you're seeing and understanding your patterns a lot more and how to break the cycles. I feel like you're cleaning your house more. I feel like you're more focused in like having like good personal hygiene, you know, like taking care of like your nails more, your, you know, your hair, like making sure like, I feel like you're more focused in like your spiritual health as well. Like, I feel like it's mind, body, and soul at this time for you. I feel like you're really clearing and cleaning up a lot of things, your environment, your personal space. I feel like you're getting to work, right? I feel like you're allowing things to end and you're getting rid of it, right? Like, I don't feel like you're allowing like the ghosts to keep collecting here for you. It's like, no, like, time for me to be out here and be shiny, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.